Where is it? What's up, everybody? Music Therapy Labs here. I hope you guys can hear me all right. So let me know if you can or if you can't, because I've got the mic in a different position up here.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
You can hear me good?
Yeah.
And we got a good view. We got a good view of the Flying Pickles 5150 over here. And it's looking like it's left-handed. We got to change that setting. I didn't catch that. I don't know why they automatically mirror your thing automatically. And I don't know why. Well, there it is. At least to me, it appeared that it was backwards. I don't know about to you guys.
No, it looks all right there.
No, it's correct.
It just mirrors it on your side, apparently.
Well, here, let me go do that again. How's that?
Okay. Well, I didn't change it over here. It's still nothing.
So it looks the same
changed.
Exactly. So to you guys, it all looks the same. Hey, you know what? I'm going to go to YouTube. I'm going to check it out. That's how you find out about these things. It is the Gear and Demo Show where we talk about gear, like this stuff that we're talking about right now. And and Ron's got his happy.
Thank you, Bay Area Rich.
That's right. Bay Area Rich. Oops. And if I hold the button down, it works.
He told me.
Go ahead.
There he is. Rich.
There he is. Rich.
He told me I have a pink package coming Saturday.
Oh my goodness. I have something. I got several pink things for you today, my friend. Anyway, actually just one. I thought I would get my wife's pink tool kit for the for the tools that we need to put the parts together of the not a Dumble. Right? I'm waiting for the see. Oh, so it is. So to me, it's in reverse when I'm looking at it here on StreamYard, but to you guys,
yeah, it's right. It's
not.
Right.
That way, when I point that way, I'm actually pointing the correct way for me.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so I like that. So it's like a mirror. That's why they call it a mirror thing, guys. By the way, I've been really getting into the Star Wars thing lately. Gotta hold that down for it to complete. Oh, it's not even working that way. Battery's dying. I keep forgetting to change it. I'm wearing my Star Wars shirt here. One of my Star Wars shirts. Check it out, Ron. Have you seen this one before? Look closely. Here. I'll enlarge. I'll isolate.
Solo yourself.
Yeah, Han Solo yourself. Get it? And look what's crossed off at the bottom. Alderaan. Alderon's been crossed off because it is. That's right. Gone. Anyway, here we are on the Gear and Demo Show. And I got one of these, man, because I thought, why not? I don't have a Dumble. And I don't know if I need a Dumble. I got a lot of other cool pedals and some cool amps. But the Dumble thing is a thing, right? You can play it right now. Unless does that give us a strike? Right off the bat.
No,
be careful. Don't play it identically.
This is my song.
Okay, so do your own version. Yeah. It's a Dumble kind of song.
Yeah.
You can turn it up a little bit. I've got phantom power, by the way.
Well, that's good.
Very nice. So yeah, you guys know much about Dumbles? Anyone in the chat know about Dumbles?
I have never heard of them.
You've never heard of the Dumble amp? The silver string swinger, and from the 80s on, I think even in the late 70s, he was getting into with Robin Ford. I think it was the first one he did amps for. He's also done an amp for amps for Carlos Santana. He's known for really capturing the best parts of guitar and amp sound and translating it into like really, really expensive amps, because originally they were, just for these specific people that he'd make them for. And because he didn't make very many over the years, they became extremely sought after and very expensive, like in the hundreds of thousands of dollars for his amps, the originals. And Stevie Ray Vaughan, of course, another player of his, in the recording Little Wing on his first biggest album, right? Well, not his first album, but the one that really hit big. What's the name of that album? I don't know. Anyway, it's the one in the 80s. like all of them were. And bottom line is that Little Wing recording is done on that Silver String. I guess it's a Silver Spring special, or so, I don't know, Silver String, Super String, something special. And the Dumbles have been like one of these like unicorn amps. I think John Mayer termed it the unicorn amp, and he had Dumble make him an amp, or I guess he was still alive and made him an amp. So there's a certain thing about Dumbles, I guess. And I guess Josh over at JHS is not one to let by something like that, slip by the new series. Obviously, this is going to become a series because he first started with the Not a Clon, which I didn't get because I already had some clones. And why get another one? But I don't have a Dumble thing, and I don't know if this really is going to sound like a Dumble, but it's got some of the parts that look like a Dumble, and from what it seemed to represent on various videos done by a variety of YouTuber people in the last week or so, it seemed to do that kind of a thing. So why not, right? For 120 bucks, not bad. You got to build it yourself, though. That's the thing. So that's what we're going to do tonight, y'all. Y'all. Hey, let's say hi to everyone in the chat. Ian from Indiana. We got Rock Daddy in the house. By the way,
Rocky,
if I sound a little verklempt, that's because my throat is kind of a little bit better than yesterday. Well, a lot better. Yesterday was really bad. In the morning, I woke up totally scratchy throat, really bad. Lewis, what's happening, Lewis? Via Riel. And then we got Dwight. The Hitman. Bailey. Oh, he doesn't even get the... Oh, my God, that's terrible. Okay, there we go. And then we've got, who else up here? Peggy. Peggy's here for the winnings, right? Because she saw this magical word. No, she's always here. I gotta do this, though. Hold on a second.
Peggy, how you doing?
Give me just a second.
I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. Where'd you go, lad?
If I'm gonna blow my nose, I'm gonna do that off camera. If that's all right by you guys.
That'll work.
So off camera, we're gonna do the nose blowing and the sneezing and all that stuff off camera. I think you guys agree. That would be wise, right? Janice rocks. You guys got to check her out on Twitch, man. And then we've got, of course, Ian's channel. So we've got Ian from India and Ian's channel. So don't mix up the Ians here. Then we got
the same one.
Who else? Is it the same one?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Barry Rich. We're going to the Who. Barry Rich bought some tickets. We're gonna go to the Who. That's so awesome, dude.
Who?
I didn't even know about that. What?
Who?
Where? Scott Hawk also here. What's up, Scott Hawk? And GBD Guy. I like how that goes together. GBD Guy. Sounds like a song. The GBD Guy. Anyway. And then we've got Matt Stewart in the chat as well. Greasy Monkey always here as well. Thank you. Greasy Monkey says hi to the dudes and the dudettes. Hayes, that is, he says. And there's some Ron Gunner dude up here saying, Rocky, Adrian. And then we've got Burnt Relic, I still have your package, man. If you have a real address to send to, let me know. I offered to give it to Johnny B, and he's like, I don't know where he is. So email me a proper name and address to send it to you, and you get your package. I'm not one of those guys that won't give it to you if you don't respond in a week. Like, if you want something, you deserve it, you should get it. Okay, here I go again. I'm going to sneeze again.
All right, well, there you go. He's sneezing. Playing this. I tell you what, I love the neck on this. With these cross. I can do that way. There. Those cross dark spots on this neck.
Very
this
cool.
Was a,
let me see that up close. Hold on. How do I do that? Oh, yeah. Solo.
The dark lines.
Oh, I see. Yeah, interesting. So what is that?
It's a rosewood.
Yeah, but it's like some kind of a figuring in the rosewood. I don't see that
but it's going across the frets this way. I think it's kind of cool. Yeah,
that is kind of cool.
I love
Very
it.
Nice. Very cool. And then very first in the chat earlier today with his _1 award there. He won first place, gold medal there. Johnny B. Who, he will probably pop in. But he will only pop in after he eats something because he's starving and he hasn't had time to eat anything yet. All day long he hasn't eaten anything. He's got chickens. He can just eat a chicken. I don't think he
or eggs.
Chicken. Or the eggs. So I am having my Lewitt cup here. It's the biggest, one of the biggest ones. This one in the Yellow Submarine cup are the two biggest. And I have my favorite Sleepy Time tea from Celestial Seasonings. Not Celestium. That's a different flavor. Those are amp and speaker flavors. It's a tea flavor. And I double bagged it on this one. That's right. Because I like more flavor. There you go. With a little of what we call in Hungary, okats maize, which means acacia tree honey. Okats maize. Yum, yum. All right, you guys ready for this? So here it is. I'm going to take this this microphone boom and use it as a camera holder like I did last time. Let's see how this works. Hopefully this works. I'm going to wrap this one around like that. I'm going to wrap this leg around like that. Wrap this one around like that. And then we're just going to go like that. And hopefully it doesn't fall off. Oh, it wants to fall. Okay, we're going to have to, oops, there goes some piece came off of that. We're going to have to wrap this around like this. And I know this is ghetto, I know. But right now I got the ghetto studio. All right, it's not working. All right, hold on. Here we go. Is that all right? Kind of like that? Oh, yeah. It's not too bad. Lift it up a little bit like that. A little bit more. Oh, that's pretty good. Hold on a second. We almost got it. Just bring it out a little more. Right there. How's that? Is that all right? Can you guys see all right?
Yeah,
Do
that's
I need
fine.
to get more light on the subject? Hold on. Let me get this light. Can pull it around a little closer, like that. Get this one down a little bit more, like that. If that's not enough light, tell me, because I got the torch light here too. What do we call a torch light? Is that too much?
No, actually, that's better.
Better. All right.
Yep.
How's that? All right. Not too much like shades and whatnot.
No, you're good.
I think this we just got to go more like that. There you go. How's that? It's a little shade though. It's kind of weird. Got to get the lights further away or something, right? Anyway, someday I'll improve all these things. So JHS, look at that. We did do the opening, the unboxing as they like to call it, right, with the ASMR and everything last time on the Sunday show, just for fun, the Music is Therapy show. So you get the it's not a Dumble till you build it, as the kids say on his videos. Yeah, his children, slaving his children to do the videos. And you got the instrucciones right here as well. And then I don't know what this is for. Oh, you stick the sticker on the back of the pedal if you want to. Right. And this is supposedly going to go really fast, you guys, because you don't actually have to do any kind of soldering or nothing. Just clip things together and bada bing, bada bing, bada boom, it's done. It comes with all the parts, including a fine tip applicator. I found out that I didn't need to buy one because it comes with one for the Goop. You want to do some fine tip applicating with the Goop. Sourball. Not a fireball.
So you want to go to the bada bing?
The bada bing. Yeah, you got a bada bing. If you're going to do anything, you got a bada bing. Oh my God. So you guys can hear me all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, we got parts. See, this is the only thing you got to connect is these two parts of the ribbon thing here, and then that's it. No soldering required. Even Les can do it. And then discount code. You guys copy that.
There you go.
Yeah. You can use my discount code before I can use it, and then and then we got the standard Dumble-esque looking kind of knobs, right? Let's get those out. And then the enclosure. And then I thought I'd ask you guys in the chat, if you remember the last couple shows, I forgot to do the giveaway, right? So we got to do 3 giveaways tonight because we got to do the giveaway for tonight Then we got to do the giveaway from the last show, and then we got to do the giveaway from the show before that. And the way that we did that, or at least that I had planned it, is that we have you guys put something in the comments of those previous shows. Oh, I'm going to have to sneeze again. You know, Ron, there's this thing called radio silence. It's not a good thing. When I disappear, do something. All right, anyway, Ron will figure it out eventually. Oh, no, I thought, oh, my God, there we go. That's because I don't pay StreamYard anymore. Oh, that's why. You were actually talking and nothing was happening?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, my God. Okay.
I said I love this guitar. Thank you so much, Rich.
Thank you, Rich. So the enclosure did get gooped in there with some kind of white kind of goop glue there. That's the little light indicator light that's going to go through there, right? And then I thought I'd ask you guys in the chat what I should goop on the back of this, because I'm not going to goop over the circuits. That makes zero sense to me. That doesn't matter. Keith H, right? What's up, Keith H? Supporter of the show. What's happening, everybody? I haven't gotten that all set up yet, obviously. Alex Radford's in the chat. What's up, Alex? Everyone's saying hi to each other. Yep, we're back to where we were at the beginning there. Right on. So I think we got a good 28 people here. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you guys all for, by the way, support the shows by sharing it. Help me get to 1,000 this year. I'm really hoping we can make it this year, but we're going to have to really put some effort into this, you guys. So will I.
How many are you short?
I'm 95 away. It says I have 905 right now, so I've got to get 95 more. So we can do it. And this is the thing. I'm going to not just give away any old guitar. I'm thinking about getting one of the Kramer specials, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking about having a custom, mod shop thing done to it, right? We might even send it to you and have you paint on it too, right? Something like that.
That's fine.
That'd be cool, right? So something
I
more
can even
special
route
than
it
just
out for a Floyd.
Yeah, so not just any old guitar that you can buy. This is going to be a custom Fine Pickles Productions Mod Squad guitar, right? That we're going to design together, right? The sooner we hit 1,000, the better. Maybe we could start building the guitar between now and the end of the year, and that'll kind of incentivize people to join, right?
Yep.
And I was wondering, what's the best way? Just any old subscriber, or should it be someone that is constantly in the shows or constantly? So there's got to be some way we can come up with, bring some more subscribers in, How would you do that? What's the best way to do that kind of thing?
If it was me,
active subscribers, right? Somebody who's active.
If it was me,
mm-hmm.
I would give away 2 guitars.
All right.
The custom one to your longtime subscribers.
Okay.
And then just off the shelf one to whoever the newer subscribers are.
One way I was thinking about doing it is how I've seen other channels do these kinds of contests, if you want to call it a contest or a giveaway. Phil Mcknight will have you fill out a bunch of stuff, and that means that you're an active subscriber because you're actually going to the Instagram or you're going to the thing, you're actually filling out a bunch of stuff, checking off you're also on the Facebook, you're also on the Instagram, you're also on the Twitch or whatever, you're also over here. And you shared it to one friend on email or something like that, and then you're entered.
Okay.
Or those would be multiple ways of entering to give you a better shot at it. But those are more complex systems. But by the time we get there, I can figure that stuff out, right?
Well,
but tonight the contest is, and we're going to have to probably do some kind of a way of voting on this tonight, or maybe I just decide or whatever. What should we goop onto the back of this? Now, one idea I had.
Wait. What do you mean goop on the back of that?
Well, goop. There's goop. There's goop. That said poop. It says goop. Otherwise, it says poog. So the whole thing about gooping, the original pedal that JHS did was not a clon, and clon were known for gooping, so you didn't know what circuits he used to get the tones, right? So you couldn't copy what he did. So that was kind of smart in a way. And then you have to be really good at figuring out that kind of stuff or find out a way to get the goop off. But I think it's like an epoxy or something. It's like a resin. So once it's dried on there, good luck getting it off, right? It's gooped on there. So I didn't want to goop the circuit board or nothing like that. Here's the circuit board. Do I need to? Oh, I can reuse this in the future. Check out the circuit board. Now the circuit board actually comes with tools built in. Look. Cool, huh?
Looks like droid.
Even got a
droid
red
symbols.
light, right? So the circuit board is ready to go, and the goop, if you put it on the circuits, that wouldn't be smart, right? Right here.
Yeah, I wouldn't put any on that.
Yeah, and these look complex. I mean, there's some complex stuff. There's like little chips here, probably some kind of AI thing involved in that there. Josh is going to be able to hear everything going on in your household from here on out. Oops, wrong button. Where's the laughter one? Yeah, that guy laughing again. So we've got all the parts we need. We should probably definitely follow the instructions, right? Let's make sure we got enough knobs here for the...
Although the instructions are just manufacturer's suggestion of how it should go together.
Is that how they tell you?
That's how I look
All right,
at
so
it.
one of the things I understand is you need something like a tool like that so that you can grab these parts and break them off. So I watched the kids do it, and I figured if the kids can do it, I can do it. Josh's kids can do it. So here are the instructions, you guys. They tell you to make sure you got all the parts. So let's do that. So they tell you to no soldering gun required, no drill required. All you need is a flat head, a straight head, whatever.
Dang it, Peggy's going to win yet again. I tell you what.
Here we go. The pink toolbox for Ron. Get a flat head.
What is it with pink and you guys?
Well, what is it with you and not liking pink? That's why we like this easier. But then we got like the mini ones here. Mini, right? Mini versions. And then we've got, you know, that kind of thingy. And then we got this kind of thingy. In case something goes wrong, we just go, all right. All right, so we have one ribbon. Okay, we've got 1 foot switch locking washer thingy-mabobber. A big round washer for that thingy-majiggy. Then we got 1 foot kind of washer thingy-majobber. And then we got 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are for the back plate, obviously. Right? And then what else? We've got 5 pot washers. That doesn't look like pot. Looks like metal. Then we've got 4 pot, I guess, nuts. Right?
Yes.
And then we've got an input and an output jack, nut, and a 5 times knobs, which we do. And then we've got 1, 2 of the jack washers that go with that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and they even give you the little rubber feet, little rubber thingies. And I thought I would have to go buy one of these.
No.
But it came included. So I can do precise application of the goop, like
the goop pooper.
Now, the goop idea I had, let me show you guys a picture of what I thought I'd do with the goop. I thought I did a screenshot.
Wait, this isn't your OnlyFans page, Les.
Do I have an OnlyFans? Oh, no.
I don't know.
Not yet. All right, so here's a picture of the back of a real Dumble. And some of you might know Dumble uses those funky, like 70s robot kind of sci-fi letterings.
Mm-hmm.
See where it says amplifiers and it says foot pedal input there. So I thought I'd use that kind The internet. I thought I would use that kind of
There you go.
lettering to put music therapy Laz on the back of the panel.
There
The
you
back
go.
panel. Thought that would look cool. But tell me in the chat. All right, so Lewis is saying, who are you calling the dumbbell? All right, so Rock Daddy has something to say. Real men don't read instructions. I swore that shirt to work in a nuke plant we were building and got spanked for it. Yeah. I can see that. Yeah, Simpson, right? Simpson, a Simpson shirt like that. You'd wear that too. Homer would wear that. I just push buttons. Ian has a friend on OF. I don't know what OF is.
OnlyFans.
Oh, okay. Don't we all? And then we got Keith H.
I've never been over there. I just hear
He
Johnny
says,
talking.
why
about it.
look at instructions? CC's here. What's up, CC? Good point to give to new people, or why would they stick around? Yeah, you got to do something for the new people, right? And the old people too. So we got to make it like a real giveaway though, where, you know, let's make you guys not just be a subscriber, but be an active subscriber, right? So if you subscribed but you hate the show now, then why would we give away something to you? Just because you forgot your subscription to me.
Why would you give a gift to someone who just subscribed to win the gift and left?
Well, you know, the thing is sometimes people get busy. They have things that happen in their lives, like I've had happen in my life too, and you know, and next thing you know, they're getting a special prize and you made their day. So maybe we'll do two. I think you might be right on this, Ron. Maybe we should do two. One for inactive and one for active. What do you guys think?
Look at Peggy's remark. She thinks they should be active.
Yeah, I think we should do both. And then if the inactive person doesn't respond because they're gone or they don't respond, then we'll put that up again. And that'll make it fun. Like, you know, just like when I was at NAMM and they kept calling people's name for that keyboard I won. That was like the 7th person that they called. And I said, God, the last person when they call, I said, the next one's got to be me. It's got to be me. It's me. It's going to be me. And it was me. It was weird. Anyway, all right. So let's get to this, right?
Hello there.
So I'm just going to read the instructions just because. And believe it or not, this is what I'm supposed to do. Get ready. Here it comes. Okay, you guys ready? This is to grab it like this and go like that. Oh, I broke it. That's exactly what was supposed to happen. Then what you do is you take your handy dandy little thingy-majobber and you snap all these things off each side like that, like that, like that. Keep doing that so much. And like that. Look at that. See, these are just waste material here. Maybe we can make something out of that, like keychains or something. All right, so we got that part. Giveaways. We got that part. Even it says JHS pedals on there. Look at that. We're going to goop over the top of that, Josh. All right. Keep breaking stuff off. Can you guys hear this? You getting the ASMR out of this here? Oh. Even these little ones could be giveaways. We can give away this little thing.
Won't cost much to mail.
But we'll goop it first. All right, I got to sneeze again. Here we go. Ron, entertain the folks while I'm gone.
Okay, so he's going to sneeze. Let's take a poll in the chat. How many times he's going to do that before the power or the pedal is built? How many times will he have to clear this thing to sneeze? That could be one of the winners. Whoever gets closest to that number. There, that would work, Les. There you go.
All right, I like that idea. I think that works. So far, 5. Because I have the little balls of Kleenex over here piling up.
Thank God you finished that sentence.
I just threw it into the garbage just now. All right. And I won't be giving away this pedal because it's got my schmutz all over it now. All right, here we go. You don't have any sneeze sounds there, Ron?
Well, let me see.
I just burped too. Let's see. I got this one. This one's supposed to be a sneeze. Doesn't really sound like it, but that's what it's supposed to be. All right, this goes here. This also goes here. There goes that. All right, so these are the little tools they give you. You get to use if you don't have tools. I don't know about you, Ron, but I got some nice tools. You got some tools? I got some Craftsman tools. I know you do because you're a car guy, right?
Yeah. All
right, so we remove those things. All right. Once the tabs are removed, you will have 2 wrenches. Woohoo! All right, first thing you do is you put this part through the other part. This way? Oh, no. Wait a minute. Just like that. And then you just hold that like that, see?
Forever?
With your fingers. Well, not forever. You put the washers in there like that. This is where we need that Benny Hill music. Oh, I don't. That works. Okay, how fast can he put this pedal together? Can it be done in an hour?
Ding, thanks for playing.
All right. So you guys could probably tell a little bit by my voice that I'm not all 100%.
He's not 100%. He's like 99.9.
Nine. Remember that song?
Squared.
9.
Yeah. Now you just got you flagged yourself.
9. Yeah, I flagged myself. Not with that voice of mine. All right, and it says to use the number 10 wrench.
Wonder if that means 10 millimeter.
It says the number 10. Now, I don't want to scratch the surface, so I noticed this little scratch here on the bottom end, so I'm going to do this end here.
Bet that means 10 millimeter.
Why? He's an American builder. Why is he going 10 millimeter? But you're probably right. You are right. And if you're building one of these with me right now, which you could have been, having the number facing up is good because the opposite side is more smoothed over and rolled over and less likely you're going to scratch the white paint. Okay. And from what I understand, they say don't tighten these too hard. Is that true, Ron?
Well, you
like your nuts tight?
Yeah, actually I do.
All right. You got tight nuts over here.
Well, I mean, they don't fall off that way.
Right. Doesn't seem to affect the potentiometer.
Rocky,
what's up, Rocky? It's Rocky. Yeah. Do you call him Rocky?
Yeah, I call him Rocky.
I haven't heard that before. That's good.
Last time I was on the Snap-on truck, I got 5 10 millimeter sockets because I keep losing them.
How do you lose the sockets?
They just disappear. 10 millimeter sockets vanish.
You're just
thin air.
Cursed that way, right?
Not just me, everybody.
Everybody?
Yeah.
I don't have a single missing socket in my set. You know why? Because I don't loan it to anybody anymore. When I used to loan it to my brother John, always something came missing or it was like piled in there like a mess. Anyway, so we got that part done. That was exciting. All right, next. See, it even says, dude, look.
All right, look at that.
Don't over tighten.
Well, with that thing, you're not going to be able to.
All right, the next thing you do is you...
But I can tell you why, because you'll break the circuit board on it.
That's probably why. Oh, we should loosen them now. No, I didn't tighten it that much.
You're right,
All right, so the next thing you do is you drop this thing over this thing. So we just did the foot switch washer. Let me do it again. That's the locking nut, right? And then we put that one in first. And then hand tighten. Okay, so we have to get this in this proper position like this. And then we hand tighten that part on.
Rocky, the best thing is to work on old 60s Chevrolet muscle cars and you don't have to worry about 10 millimeter sockets.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
3/8, 7/16, 9/16. Your most common.
Doesn't seem to be wanting to go in. I always have that problem, Ron. You have that problem?
Oh boy.
I know. I know. Okay. Ah, first drop. Is it the washer that's getting in? No, it's not the washer that's getting in the way. So, maybe the light switch thing is bent. Hold on, let's make sure that thing's.
But you've never done it.
Yeah, it might be the light switchy thing. It's gotta be. Need to line up just right.
Oh, no.
It's kind of a pain. I
Come
need
on,
more light.
guys.
Hold on.
Kids did it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it was the light. You got to get the light bulb right up into. Okay, got it. Light bulb went up in there. That was the key. All right. And then you drop that washer. Where'd the big washer go? Oh, okay. Wait a minute. There's supposed to be that little plasticky one. Here we go. There we go. Oh my God, it's so difficult. Why is it so difficult? There we go. We got it. And then we use what? Is there supposed to be a thing for that too, right? This one? Probably number 14. Yep. All right. It didn't say it says hand tighten. Okay, we're gonna hand tighten that one.
And after you use the pedal 4 or 5 times, that board's going to fall out.
Oh, I'm sure they're going to have you retighten it once you do some other things. Yeah, I think that's the case. Okay, then we got to do the jacks for the input and the outputs, right? That's next. Because you need to be able to jiggle it just a little bit, you know. So here they go, the jacks. You know that song? It's one of my favorite songs. AC/DC songs. She's got the jack. You don't know that song?
No, I never really listened to AC/DC.
Oh my God. Okay, Ron. Gotta get
I
you
didn't.
into... Wow. So you're just like all Randy Rhoads and nothing else, right?
No, no.
All right.
Not
What
really.
else? What else? So why don't you like AC/DC? Tell us.
I just never got into them.
Wow.
I had this chat with Johnny a couple weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah, and then I'm at we were somewhere. We were at a Mexican restaurant and they started playing AC/DC music.
Uh-huh.
I was like, I can't.
And Johnny started headbanging and you're like, oh, I hate that stuff. And Johnny's like, what? Okay, this didn't go in properly.
I've never
here.
I'm not saying they're bad. They just didn't do anything for me. I just never was a fan of them.
This is why you shouldn't tighten this too much yet. Because you need to have a little flexibility here. There we go. That makes sense. You guys see any of this? Should I like highlight myself and just let Ron be a voice in the ether?
Yeah. Yeah, and you're right, Ian. I did tell Brian Johnson I wasn't into their music.
That's funny. So far, so good.
But he understood.
Did you explain why?
I just told him it just didn't do anything for me.
Wow. Did he ask you what kind of music do you like?
Not really. We're at
And
my
now
buddy Steve's house. He's good friends with my friend of mine's down in Florida.
Uh-huh. Don't over tighten here either. Okay. There we go. And we're almost there. Now I got to sneeze again. Okay, add another one to the list. How many is that?
Well, you got to tell us how many shoes you have crumbled up there. Oh, I have been added to the stream, it says on top. It's good. So I don't know. That'll be one of the giveaways. It's time he's done. Whoever got the closest to the number or the number will get one of the giveaways. And he's doing 3 tonight, so you got 3 chances. So you know what happens there.
I told you how many.
He's going to win yet again. I tell
Last
you
time
what.
I told you how many there were.
That was, you said 5.
And now I added one more, if you're keeping track. Okie dokie. So now we have to connect the ribbon. Line up the notched insert in both sockets. Okay.
Might want to solo yourself again, because I think they're really interested in seeing you do this.
Solo. Okay. See these little spots right there? You got to put the ribbon into there and here. Hold on. Let me get the light on this.
Peggy, you want to help him do that?
There we go. All right, there you go. See right here and right here. So let me do it right here. Right here. All right. So one goes in there. The other one goes over there. Okay.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that ASMR?
Yeah,
Here it comes.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
There it is. Kind of a.
There it is. The ribbon is installed. All right, that's the main thing. Now you flip it back over, and now you rotate the potentiometers all the way counterclockwise, so you know that they're all going on in the same direction. And there is a little mini screw thingy here. Back them out just a little bit. Oh, they're backed out. Wow, they really set you up at the beginning for success.
Well, yeah, they have kids do it, remember?
Yeah. Well, the kids could have gotten to the packages and messed around. Said, we're going to mess with some of those old people. All right, and then I guess you want to have the arrow. Oh, they don't show you which way to. Oh, they say arrow at 7 o'clock. I'm assuming at the 0. No, they say at 7 o'clock. Oh, yeah, that is right, at the 0. Okay, yeah. So there we go. We'll do this one first. Tighten that on there. Another one at the 0. Don't be a hero.
Michael B, hello.
Michael B, what's up, dude? Did you get one of these Nota Dumbles? It's a fun thing. All the kids are doing them.
And the best part is when you're done, you can take the instructions and color them. It's like a coloring book.
Can you really?
Hmm?
What if you can color the pedal itself? Because it's white. It's just so boring. Okay. Nice feeling pots, Josh. Good job on the pot selection. Oh, one of these fell right out. Look at that. See, I didn't have to loosen it out. Those darn kids did it again. Okay, what's that show from? Meddling kids.
Scooby-Doo.
That's right.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh, Ron. Ruh-roh, Ron.
That sounds like he's throwing something up.
Too many Scooby snacks for him. Ruh-roh.
Yeah, I think Shaggy had the special snacks.
I think Shaggy and he probably partook in more than. All right, so they're on. Okay, and let's see what's the next page say. Oh, yeah, tighten them. And then once you do that, inside there's a switch. That's the master control switch. It's, what is it saying? It should say 3362 on it somewhere. And it says set at 12 o'clock. So that's kind of weird.
3360. Wrong part.
It just says override presence. And they want you to set that. How do you know if it's at 12 o'clock or not? It doesn't have a specific arrow.
Doesn't have a timer.
Oh, it's got two little dots at the top. Okay, so you want the two little dots. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's telling you to have that thing lined up so the two little dots.
If you ever put a new cam in an engine, you'll know exactly what we're talking about.
No, I've never taken an engine apart and put one back together. And then the very final thing is Goop. Goop away. And then sign the back. So feel free to goop any of the various magical components on the NOTADÜMBLE circuit board. A great builder must hide their magic and never show their secrets. Right? Be sure not to cover the trim pot, the ribbon cable, or connection ports.
The goop is strong.
Please allow it to dry for 24. You got to wait 24 hours for the goop to dry. That's a long time. Now, if I goop this part, what if it drips onto that part, right? Anyway.
Only if you hold it upside down.
Yeah, but then how can I test it out? All right. Maybe we'll save the gooping for later, or you guys really want me to goop? All right, chat.
We'd rather.
What do you want me to goop? Should I goop Astro inside? Ruby Roo. This is cool. Yeah, when we were kids, we had like plastic. I thought that was cool. I built a lot of plastic models, and I even have one up there. I have a Maverick F14 up there that I need to build and paint and do all that stuff. That's when I really have time. Like when I'm old and like retired and stuff. So Rock Daddy's got a lot of metric tools. No, I bought it I actually bought it in Budapest at a toy store. And I'm like, whoa, how do they have this in Budapest? But there you go. So I bought it there. I'm like, this is cool. What's the extra bolt for? Oh, no. Oh. That one makes the sound all the way. Hey, Wade McConnell, what's up, dude? Yo. I'm just scrolling through the chat. All right, so what we can do is let's do a giveaway right now. Let me bring Ron back in. While everyone puts into the chat what I should write with the goop onto the backplate, on the inside of the backplate, right? So tell me what I should goop on there. While you guys are putting that into the chat, I'm going to go look at last week's or the week before's. Let's do the week before's show and look at the comments. Whoever put a comment in the previous 2 shows ago, if that makes sense. Let's see. Music Therapy last channel. My voice is going. Videos. Let's see. No, we want to go to live shows. There we go. And we need to go to, no, not the, oh my God, this is all out of order. Okay, I got to go to the YouTube studio to find out by content here. Okay, here we've got live content. The previous Gear and the previous Gear and Demo show, we were talking about the EVH 5150 inspired Flying Pickle guitar that is right there. And we were finally putting it all together with Ron's help. It took 3 hours, right, Ron? Remember that one? I'm hoping you're there because I can't hear you. Oh, my God, you're off the stage. How did I remove you from the stage?
I don't know.
I totally did that by accident. Anyway, so yeah, we're done with that for now. Let's go to this view for un momento. It's sideways. It's sideways.
Well, you guys do. Well, I think Ohio's had more earthquakes in the last month than you guys have.
That's not good. Uh-oh, this thing's going to fall. I can tell.
Yeah, what's going to happen is the Madron Fault's going to break. The Mississippi River is going to start flowing the other way.
Everything's going to fall here. There we go. All right. So that thing, we were talking about it 2 weeks ago. And there are comments in the chat. And let's see what the comments are. View all comments. What? I haven't read. I have read, published. What? I just want to see all of them. Why is this so difficult? So far, I only see one comment, but it says no unresponded comments. Trying to view them all, and then it says no comments. So that doesn't make any sense at all.
From Peggy?
There's only one from Peggy. Okay, hold on. I responded. Okay, I responded. Okay. So far there's only one comment in there. So Peggy wins. Dun dun dun.
Dang it, Peggy's gonna
There's the
win
proof.
yet again, I tell you what.
The only comment, this is how easy it is, you guys. The only comment in that show from the Gear and Demo show 5/1/2025 was Peggy.
There you go, Peggy.
So, and I'm clicking on view all, and it says no, none. I have.
So what does she win?
Sort by, hold on, sort by. Clear filters to change the sort by. I don't know how to do that. Published.
Does she win the guitar?
What guitar? The 5150 guitar? No.
Yeah.
No. I wish I was that rich, Ron. I don't have that kind of money. Someday, maybe, right? Maybe someday we'll be doing that kind of giveaway like some of the other channels do. If I get some free guitars sent to me, then I can give those away. I'd be happy to do that. All right. But, yeah. So, Peggy, we've got, the standard fare. I've got EVH picks. You can choose your thickness. We've got the original kind that he used, the Herco Silver 60s, right? So you'll get one of those. You'll get one of these. I don't know if you play guitar much. Backstage Recordings is here. Sorry, he's late, but no worries. You are still in the running for the giveaway.
That is Uncle
later
Raymond.
on. Oh, is that Uncle Raymond?
That's Uncle Raymond.
Oh, right on, Uncle Raymond, man. So we'll give you one of these 60 millimeter EVH 51. Is that 5150 style? Yeah, that is 5150 style.
So there you go, Peggy.
Pick and probably some swag from Nan. Sound good? All right. And today's giveaway, one of the things you're going to get on today's giveaway for today's show. By the way, if you guys are real smart, you're going over to the last video and you're putting your names in the comment there, so you get into the running of that one. I told people you guys can do that. Just go make a comment, even the last show. Today's giveaway will be this. Okay, another sneeze is coming. Ron, entertain the folks.
Okay. So that is, by my count, but I could be wrong. Not sure. Only he will know because he can tell from the used tissues that are piling up along his desk.
The used tissues piled up in the basket here. Alrighty. So, all right. So now we'll do giveaway number 2. We'll go to the previous show. What's up, Jeff T? What's up? All right. So we got to go back here. So there's the proof in the pudding I showed you guys. All right. The last show, what did we talk about? Who knows? Who recalls? What was the last show? We're talking about now that the Flying Pickle 5150 is done. What next? And I said we got a Jeff Beck guitar to put together from parts. So that'll be fun, right? But because they're not a Dumble thing, it's such a hot item. I wanted to do that now, right?
It's a hot commodity.
It's a hot commodity. Wayne McConnell, what's up, dude? Backstage says waiting for the big rainstorm. Oh my God, no way. That's the worst.
Same here.
Yeah, well, you guys are not too far from each other. You're in Ohio. Yeah. You get it after it hits them, right?
Well, it depends.
The lake effect. The lake effect.
If it comes down, it'll hit him first, then me. But if it comes straight across, it hits at the same time.
No worries, Jeff. All you need to do, Jeff, is put into the for the running for today. We're doing 2 things. Help me choose what to goop onto the back of this plate here. Okay. Tell me what we should goop on here. I'll do it live, and then I'll just play the pedal without the back panel on. I can do that, right?
No goop for you.
No goop for you.
Said that
That's funny. So let's go to this one's comments and see.
And Peggy won again.
Oh, we got more. We got a lot more in this one. Look, people getting wise to it. Okay. Bug Zanderbeer's dad. I think it's Bugs and Beers Dad, because I guess he likes bugs too. Might be, what do they call a bug doctor? Biologist. There's a name, ornithologist or something. I don't know. I can't say it. Anyway,
I don't remember.
Bugs and Beers Dad. He entered. I wrote a reply to him. I said, "You are entered into the Not a Dumble unboxing battle." Da, da, da. All right. I said, "Go to this show, and then you'll get a chance to win." Then Johnny entered by just saying his usual, "Watch my exclusively Van Halen news. Happy birthday, Alex Van Halen show." And then we oh my God, that's what's happening to me.
Take a breath.
And then Holly entered, "I'm only here for Peggy's giveaway." So that's it. Just 3 people. So we're going to put 3 people on the Wheel of Names. Hold on. I got to find the Wheel of Names here.
Yeah, that was my next question. How are you going to pick the people who entered?
Wheel of Names. Not Wheel of Memes.
Yes.
That's funny.
Do this.
All right, Wheel of Names. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and add these people. We got Holly. We got Bugs Dude.
Bugs Dude.
Bugs and Beers. And then we got Johnny Bean. And he's not here, so he gets to win. How about that? All right, there we go. What is this? Add the extension to Chrome? Why? I don't want to add no extension. Close the ads. Close all ads.
Wait.
Hold on, I'm bringing it up. Hold on, yeah.
Wait, Peggy's not on that comment?
She's not. I don't see her.
Oh my God.
Peggy, you blew it. All right.
Too late.
Too late. Wheel of Names. You have to be quick. All right. You guys see that? It says click to spin. It says Holly. Oh, I got to add it to the screen. Yeah. It's like you got to keep clicking and clicking and clicking stuff. There it is.
There we go.
Okay. So we got Holly in big letters because she's got a short name there. Then we got Bugs and Johnny Bean with 2 Y's. I don't know why.
Why 2 Y's?
Why 2 Y's? We'll just make it smaller like this, Johnny. Right? That way you guys can see it better. No, it didn't make a difference. So maybe because Holly was the first one.
It's fine. We know.
And then we're getting a Pantene commercial. Oh my God. That's so funny. You know how we get rid of that? Watch this.
Skip ad.
We just take it out of the screen. All right, you guys ready? Here we go.
Go for it.
So you guys are getting this, right?
Click
the more people comment on my shows after the show, more people comment, you get chances to win. Right? Instead of just doing it like who's on the live chat, you got to actually go and comment on
who's
something.
On first.
That helps my channel grow, and that's why I'm doing this. Yep. I'm making you guys work. All right, click the spin. Here we go.
Pretty soon you'll be having
Johnny,
guess numbers.
Bugs. Oh, it's Johnny Bean. Oh my God. Johnny, we have a winner. All right, Johnny won. So I'll just buy him a cup of coffee at Starbucks. All right, Johnny won.
He'd probably rather have that than pick.
So we got new people. Mark, what's up, Mark? Andy Boyle. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. Entomologist. Thank you very much. Not ant, but entomologist. You must have commented on the wrong video. Oh, you probably did it on one of the other. Okay.
Roger
Now's
Moore.
Your chance. Here's your chance. There's actually going to be 2 more videos today. No, 2 more videos. 2 more giveaways on the video today. So one of the giveaways is right now. We're just going to have you guess how many sneeze rags I sneezed into. Okay. And if you guess right, put the number in the chat right here. Like I'm going to guess it was 9.
First one who gets it.
No, not first one. Whoever gets the right one, and then we'll enter those people's names. So I guessed 9, but 9 is wrong. So just put guess how many times I sneezed during the show today. CC says 8 and 6. You can only do one guess though, CC. To be fair, you get one guess and think hard. All right. Roger Morse is 7. All right. So I'm going to start adding names and then I'll reveal. Okay. Does that make sense?
Well, if you start adding the names, we'll know how many there is.
I'm gonna hold on. Let me take it off right now. Remove for now. I'm gonna start adding the names that I see. Okay.
Where's Peggy at? Why ain't she doing?
Peggy, what happened to Peggy?
I don't know.
Is there a tie? No, I'm gonna add the names of the right numbers. Okay, and then keep guessing. I guess if keep guessing, and if you get close enough, then you're. I gotta go back and forth and look at the chat. Unless you want to send me in private message, Ron, what the numbers are. But I think I can figure it out. Okay. This makes it easy. Almost my throat. Almost everyone's gonna get a chance to win here, really. All right. Who else? I've got to go back and forth. And it's already 8 o'clock. Oh my god. Let's see.
Let's see. I got.
Keep guessing, you guys. Mark, you're close. Jeff, you're a little high on that number. Marcel, you're a little low on the number. Just keep guessing what you think it might be. I'll let you have more than one guess.
Peggy leave?
I'll tell you this much. CC, she already won, so she figured she can't win twice in one show. I can't get the lights back on. There we go. Anyway, so keep guessing so you guys all get a chance. That, of course, helps the algorithm. Keep one lower, Jeff.
Pick between 1 and 10.
There you go. Pick between 6 and 8.
Sounds like there might be an 8th one coming, though.
That's funny. I'm giving it away. And then we'll spin your names. I might as well show you guys as I add onto the wheel. So far. Jeff says 6.5.
Peggy.
Oh, Peggy's back. Oh, Peggy is back. Okay, Peggy gets to be entered too. Okay. Tell me if I'm missing you on here. I think I've got everybody, don't I?
Yeah, Lewis picked 7 before.
Yeah, did I put Lewis? Yeah, Lewis is there. He was one of the first. Then we got CC, we got Jeff T. Jeff T, should I enter you or not? He's purposefully not picking it, so I think he doesn't want to win. Keith H needs to be added on. All right, Keith H. Oops, Keith H, like that. All right, who else? We're making this hard on me. I gotta do all read everything. I gotta read.
I just put everybody's name in there.
Yeah. Rock Daddy, how about you? You want to be in? You're still holding out for 42 or 12. Oh, okay. For 12. All right, Jeff did finally say, "Okay, I'll play along, lads." All right, Jeff.
So hard to give stuff away.
I know. Giving away stuff is tough. All right, what else? Who else? Did I miss anyone else? I think I got everyone who wants to win. Marcel, did you get included? Because you're in Canada, right? So are you in Canada? I think you are.
Yeah,
if you win, I'll buy you something from Lone Wolf McQuaid. that's oops. Yeah, I put it with Keith H there. Getting ready for another sneeze, so we might have to add a number.
There's an eighth one coming out.
Oh my god! All right, I think we're gonna call it. You guys ready? Should I hit the thingy?
Go for it.
Should I spin it? Spin it.
Spin.
Andy Boyle keeps saying the wrong numbers.
Spin.
Andy Boyle, are you in the continental United States, and would you like to win a prize? They're usually cool things. If so, put a number 7 into the chat now. Oops. Okay, not a sneeze. That doesn't count. It's Just a little slime.
That's the half.
Okay, spin it.
That's the
win
that's
it.
the half
Okay,
right there.
That's the half. There you go. Keith H wins. All right, here we go. All right. Brian Peterson, you came in 1 second too late. What's up, dude? Marcel, you won. You see? Even though you didn't put the right number in. Should we give it to Marcel?
Yeah, you put him in there.
I put him in there. So, Marcel, you won. Are you all right with that? Are you willing to give up your address and where you live? Or what you can do is have me send it to a friend of yours. Tell him, hey, I'm getting a package from this music therapy Laz dude from America, and I don't want him to know where I live, so I'm going to have him send it to you. He says, yeah, all right, right on, dude. So all you have to do is go to this email. It's on my description. Oops, the @ Laz. Music therapy Laz @gmail.com. And send me the address and name of whom you want me to send this to. And now I'm going to sneeze again.
Or the lone wolf McQuaid thing, as he calls it. Get a gift certificate for there. And he might do that. Uh-oh. Just got a message. Train's in the station. What's the message? Hold on.
And it's out of the station now. So, just so you know how I do this for Canadians and people in other countries. I've even tried to send something to Africa one time. Didn't make it. It made it to the country, but from there on went missing. Same thing with the thing I sent to that guy in India. Didn't make it to him. Andy, you joined just too late. But here's the thing. After the show, go to this show's comment section, and next week you'll be entered into the running to win. So you have to be at the show next week, but you have to comment at this show's comments. And the more comments I got, the more of you guys are entered, right? And that's good for me because it helps the channel grow. And it's good for you because you get entered into another giveaway. But today I did a special one just because all you guys showed up here. And then now, should we plug this thing in?
Yep.
And then what should I write? Should I just goop it Music Therapy Laz?
Yeah.
That simple? All right.
I wouldn't do it yet, but
yeah, let's wait. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see. I need to get an extra cable. Get out of here.
Got a power supply?
Oh, yes, I do. Do have power supply. I should probably use a longer cable. That's what she said. Okay, is this a speaker cable? Noise shielded instrument cable. Okay, good. That's what we want. Okay, we're going to plug it in right up here. Right. Should we plug it into the 5150?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, why not?
Go for it.
Adrian. Yo, Adrian. All right, and then we'll go out. And there's no battery connection possibility there, right? So let's get one of these, whatchamacallits.
That's a candy bar.
I love that candy bar, by the way. Just going to go with this simple. It's a 9-volt thing, so.
Best candy bar
plug
ever
this
made.
down.
They don't make no more, and it was the Marathon bar.
Right, that was a good one. All right, where do I have an extra plug to plug this into? Oh my goodness, see, I'll just unplug that. Yeah. Here we are. Ooh, we got power. Let's make sure we got like an amp that it's going into. You guys want to see what I'm doing here? Oops.
Go ahead and solo the pedal.
That's what I'm gonna do as soon as I get this thing attached, so it doesn't fall. Ugh, pieces are coming off of that thing even.
That's what she said.
There we go. Hold on. How's that?
We got green light.
Should I turn it the other way around for you guys to see?
No, that's fine. Just solo yourself, and it'll be good.
All right, hold on. Solo. All right.
Chocolate and
let me
caramel,
make sure that
or
that
caramel.
plugs into. I'm just gonna go straight into an amp. What do you guys think?
Go for it.
Okay. Let's just wrap up on a bunch of stuff. We'll go into the 5150 first. What do you think? Ready? And we should get some kind of sound. There we go. We have soundage. So should I get like a clean tone first, or what should I do? What do you guys think?
I'd go clean.
Look a little bit on the, ready to break up, kind of too hot, right?
No, that's fine.
Oh, you sure? I think I take the gain down a little bit. All right, so now let's turn this thing on. Ooh, so now everything's at 0. So that makes sense. Now it has this input. I don't know what the input does. Oh, there's 2 channels. All right, so we got that channel.
That's the other channel. No, when you no. Last.
Oh, I see. Okay. I get you. So this is like.
So you got like clean and dirty.
Now I think this is like a clean boosty kind of thing. All right, without. Yeah, it's just a clean boost. All right, so that's at like fully gain maxed out. This is at like 12 o'clock. Without it. With it. So it sounds good. All right, next channel. Now we'll go all the way down. All right.
Yeah, that bottom row doesn't work when you do that.
Doesn't do anything at all. Ooh, I like that. I like this. Yeah, the bottom row, nothing. Ooh, spitty. It's a little bit spitty, like a buzz. No, this is just the EQ. Let's go with the bridge. So between 0 and 1, it goes from. Excuse me, I do have a cold. So right now, volume's at noon. Now it's at 3 o'clock. Now I put the drive up. That EQ does a lot. It seems to like do something with the upper mids. Oh my God, I can't play guitar. I didn't cut my nails. Now, I don't understand what this input knob is supposed to be doing. If I turn it, it doesn't seem to do anything. I might have to do some research. It's a cool sounding pedal, though. Yeah, I'm not sure what the input here is supposed to do, because it doesn't seem to do anything when I have it in that channel. God. Anyway, but it does sound cool.
And how much does that sell for?
What?
How much does that sell for?
It's $120.
Not bad.
Let's see if you can make it everything on 10. Anyway, that's what it does, I guess. I don't know too much about a Dumble sound. I would have to really play around with this thing quite a bit to, feel it out. Learn to play some better songs. Get this back onto me here. And then we'll bring Rono back in. Oops. That's not the way to do it. There we go. So what can I tell you? I mean, I don't know much of anything about Dumbles or what they're supposed to sound like, but it's a cool pedal, that's for sure. And I don't know what that input knob is supposed to do. So either it's broken or it doesn't do anything, which doesn't make any sense. It says output and input. So would be like, what other thing could you input into this thing, right? I don't get it. There's no instructions about that. Does anyone know? Has anyone heard anything about this pedal? I do not know much more than what I just showed you. So CC says, Laz has been practicing Bravo. No, I haven't at all, dude. Not even a bit. I mean, I play the classical in the living room a little bit, but lately I've been sick. So I've been sleeping. So it can drive 2 amps? I don't know. It's a good question. Let's Google this before we end the show. Johnny didn't make it at all, so let's see. Let's Google it before I sneeze again.
Oh, by the way,
the input knob on the first channel of the NOTADÜMBLÜ JHS pedal do?
Won't it tell you in the directions?
No, doesn't say anything. The input knob on the first channel, clean boost of the JHS NOTADÜMBLÜ pedal, attenuates treble and input gain at the front of the circuit. Attenuates. Turn the knob clockwise to give you full treble and input gain. All right, let's go back to that channel then. How do you do that? There you go.
By the way, I turned the candy apple bass in today, and they loved it.
Oh, nice. Good job. Good job, Ron. And it worked for you all the way through. The clapping gave you the full clap. Turning the knob clockwise gives you full treble and input gain, while turning it counterclockwise gradually reduces them. This control essentially shapes the tonal character and level of the input signal for the clean boost. Well, let's try it again. Then maybe these pickups are just too hot. This is a hot, hot guitar. It's hot.
A hot tamale.
Let's put it in that that neck position again, right? Here we go.
Oh, you're playing Rush 2112.
Oh, there's like a slight thing. Yeah, I hear it.
Raymond, they said we're supposed to get some around, I think they said 3 a.m.
Yeah, it's a very slight thing. It's not a very, I'm sure if your amp's even turned up louder, like it's in the room right now, pretty low. If you have your amp cranked louder and you're really having those, tubes driving a little bit, then you're going to really probably feel it, right?
Pushing air.
Yeah, very, very little difference that I hear, but it's definitely something. And it could, obviously the type of speaker you're using, the type of amp, and the type of guitar, all those things. Like with single coils, it might be a different thing, right?
Yeah.
With humbuckers, it might not. It's probably too hot. These are hot pickups. There's some harmonic differences too. You hear some harmonic stuff changing up. No, but it's very cool, just as a boost, without it. With pedal. Honestly, I wish that switch was a button rather than a hand switch, so you could actually switch it with your feet. And it's right above the actual thing. So let me show you.
Well, yeah, but if it was a button, you wouldn't have the in between. It'd just be either 4
No, what I'm
not.
saying, see, it's this thing.
Oh, okay.
So up or down. So
Yeah.
really what they should have done is made that another switch right over here. So that way you can switch the channels from boost to that. So you can use it as a boost or as this other overdrive channel, but why not make that a switchable thing?
Yeah.
So Josh, you blew it. That's going to be the Dumble 2, right? Or the not a Dumble 2. And I think probably I bet you somebody's already had that idea. Like, why isn't that another button right here? Just put the words above and put that down here in a push button format. That would have been a better way to go. That's just me. That's what I think. Until next time, you guys. It was real. It was fun. Was it real fun? Tell us in the comments. Tell me what to goop. Should I goop it now? Should I goop it now? Let's goop it now.
Yeah, goop it now while you're since you're done trying it.
All right, let's go ahead and do this again. We're gonna goop it now. All right.
What are you gooping?
I'm just gonna put Music Therapy Labs.
So hopefully the goop's not clear.
It's black. I mean, it's black goop. Wait till you see it. Here it comes. So you can see the goop.
Ah.
There. All right. Let's get that little applicator. Let's test it out on the instructions because we're not going to need those ever again.
You're not going to color them in?
Oh, here comes the goop book. Oh, it's thick. The goop is thick. And I think once you use it, that's one time and that's it. Okay. It works. All right. All right. We're going to try to use the Dumble letters. Should I solo me? Let's solo me.
Go for it.
All right. You can give us some musical background if you want. Be careful. Don't lick the goop. It's not edible. Just saying. Oh. All right. So we're gonna go with these letters right here. You see the letters right here like that? That's how I'm gonna do it. Okay. So what does the M look like? It looks like that. Okay. Gotta have a steady hand for this stuff. Be careful.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. That's one of them Sharon songs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess the U. How's the U? Where would there be a U? Okay, I'm gonna guess the U is gonna be like that. There's an S. How does the I look? Oh, okay, it's like that.
You'll never get therapy written in there.
You don't think so?
No.
No. Oh, I put Muses. Oh my god, I messed up. You threw me off. Muses. Okay. I'm gonna have to fix that somehow.
Just
That's
put
so
the. Well, we had therapist. It'd be the rapist.
Muses. Classic class. That's a classic move. This is what happens when you do stuff live. Believe it or not, your brain is like easily, distracted.
You're dripping, Lance.
It is dripping. Am I? That's funny.
I'm still laughing at the music.
I'm trying to concentrate here, Ron.
Damn,
see, I got the therapy in there. But how do I get the goop off to fix the musis?
I'd leave it.
All right, let's leave it. Just to be funny. That makes it special.
Trying to make it so you don't get flagged.
I noticed. Thank you. Yeah, I love that song. Okay, musis therapy. Have to put little dimples on these ones here too. The A. There, like that. There, like that. And then how does the Z look? I need tissue. Dang it, I'm dripping. I'm gonna drip my own goop on there. All right, here we go. I'm gonna assume the Z has a little thingy up here like that, and then a little thingy over here like that.
And it's probably thick on one. Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Like that. Musis therapy, Laz.
You should change it to mucus.
All right, and once you've done the goop, it's over. I mean, there's no way to recap the goop, or is there? We could try recapping, because I might try to redo this. Might try to fix that. I'm just gonna scrape it off. All right, this is garbage. It's gonna go along with the piles of mucus, goopus mucus. All right, there we go. Musis therapy Laz. Using the Dumble-esque kind of letters. That's the best I can do tonight, you guys. All right, next time we'll try to learn about this pedal. We'll play the pedal during the week. We'll try to discover different tones, like with it. For example, we'll try playing it into the Marshall over there. Right? Might be a different thing entirely compared to the 5150 here.
No.
All right, that's it. Sorry about my snot. Sorry about the snot. Here we go.
That was 9. Like musis.
Musis. It's mucus.
That's it. Mucus therapy Laz.
Mucus therapy Laz. That's what I am. Let's go like this and change the angle. All right. There we go. All right, you guys. So hope you had fun. I did. That was cool, man. Build your own pedal, right? That was the easiest pedal. No soldering, no nothing.
Yeah.
$120. Can't beat that. Thank you, Josh from JHS. You rock, dude. Ron, thank you for joining me. Johnny, where were you? You won something. Should we give it to Johnny or no? Because he wasn't here.
That's up to the chat.
I'll just buy him a coffee. I'll buy him a coffee. All right, you guys. I am going to go to the DLR show with them. We're going to go to the Who show. There's all kinds of other stuff. No soldering required. But I got goop on my fingers now. Look. Ew. How did that happen? I don't know if that's going to
Well,
come
if you
off.
have to ask, I'm not. You
All right, there we go. Get the lights reoriented there. All right, until next time, you guys. Next week, I think we will start the Jeff Beck guitar. Unless you guys want me to like play through the pedal some more. We'll do both, right? I think Jeff Beck would have probably appreciated a Dumble. He was that kind of guy. He played clean tones and some of those driven, kind of gritty, almost fuzz-like tones as well, right?
You ought to ask Sharon.
Marcel had fun, and he won.
Ask Sharon if we could play Patient Number 9.
Yeah, I doubt it, but we could like play it off a note or two. Yeah, okay, definitely do the Jeff Beck guitar. All right, so that one's gonna take a little work. We'll probably put together the guitar body part first, then I have to do some like spray finish on the neck. So that's gonna be a multi-day project, right? The neck's got to then get the decals put on, all that stuff. So Ron can give me some tips on steps because he knows what he's doing. And we'll go from there, you guys, right? Until next time, thank you for joining the Gear and Demo Show with yours truly, Music Therapy Labs, Ron Gunner from, what's your show called? What's the thing that you do called?
Fretworks.
Fretworks, that's right. Check out Fretworks on YouTube. Is it just plain old Fretworks or is there something more? Fretworks guitars.
I couldn't tell you. I think it's Fretworks Guitar Repair.
All right, Fretworks Guitar Repair. And if you do have any spare parts of guitar stuff that you don't need or don't want, you can send them to Ron. Check out his email there. And I'm going to send him some stuff too. And next week, I'm hoping to have time. I'm going to sneeze, so I'm just going to say goodbye.
Well, wait, real quick. While we were doing the show, I got a notice from UPS. The expect your Tees guitar package Saturday. So if you were watching Johnny's show or Telecaster Tuesday, Torsten said he had a Telecaster that had a wiring issue, and he's sending it to me to fix, get ready, and then we'll end up giving it to someone who needs one.
Right on. That's very nice.
Thank you, Tees Guitars,
by the way,
and Torsten.
This month I'm doing the not the Guitars for Vets one, but the other one, the Wounded Warrior Project one, as the giveaway, or not giveaway, as the recipient of this month's contribution from the 10% of the channel members. I don't have the membership thing set up right now. I will get it back set up. Sorry about that. I just need some time to mess around with the computer and do that. And I got sick this week, so that also put a monkey in the wrench. But but I did manage to pull this show off tonight, even though I was thinking yesterday I'm not going to be able to do it. Yesterday I woke up with such a sore throat. I was like, like that, you know.
Ricola.
So it's pretty bad. I did use Ricola. Those are my favorite. Smooth the throat out. And then I do have my tea with lemon and honey, and it's good. Kept me talking.
Throw a shot of Johnny Walker in there.
I might add well, the thing is that I took some of the nighttime cold medication right before the show, figuring it'll start to take effect by now. And it is. So I'm getting a little sleepy too. So until next time, you guys, thanks for joining. Thank you, Rock Daddy, Rock, Marcel, winner, chicken dinner, and everyone else in the chat. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week and enjoy the weekend. I will, hopefully. And then we'll see you on the Sunday morning show, if I can talk, for the Music is Therapy show. So don't forget, the secret to tone is in your mind, but the feel comes from your heart. Put that together with some musical instruments and friends and rock on. All right, until next time, you guys.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. It doesn't even go all the way. That's so funny.